Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel if you're a current subscriber. Welcome if you are new. If you like tarot readings, feel free to join the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. You'll be notified each time I do upload a new video. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box down below. Today's pick a card reading is what do you need to know? What is happening for you in love, career, life in general? I do have three groups here. This first card is the number 8 card for the library. The second card is the number 3 card, the cabin by the water. And the third card is the number 6 card, which is the home. Take a moment, see which card, number, or picture you are drawn to, and the timestamps will be listed down below. Hi, Group 1. If you chose this library card, this is the number 8 card. What do you need to know? So your birthday could be in the month of August. You could be a Virgo or you could be a Leo. This library card, it says knowledge, learning, history, information, research, books, archives, hidden documents, secrets, looking beneath the surface, reading, writing, and author. So there is a lot going on with this library card. So there is a lot of things that maybe you have been trying to research. Maybe you're trying to learn something. So we're going to find out. We're going to take a look at career, and then we're going to take a look at life in general, and then we will take a look at love. So Group 1, what do you need to know right now? Okay, so when it comes to your career, are you feeling really lucky that maybe something has really started to really spark with you as far as creativity? You could work in a field that really is a very analytical field or a very creative field, and you've come up with a lot of new ideas, and you've been very dedicated and focused on learning or perfecting your craft when it comes to your career and finances. Well, there is this also need for you to focus on the fine details. So if you've not been looking at the details of what you've been working at, now is the time for you to really pinpoint those down. So if you have not wrote your SAPs, your operating procedures, that is something maybe you should be doing. Maybe there is some documentation on how you have created what you've created so you don't forget the steps of the process. There's a need for you to really be more detailed and fine printed when it comes to that career and that job. We also have the release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate. If they can have it, so can you. So going back to your career and understanding that even though you have been perfecting your craft and you've been doing really well and you've been very lucky, not to get discouraged or not to rush before your time is expected when it comes to this advancement that you're working on. Your potential is limitless within yourself, and understanding that even though others may get ahead of you or what you perceive to be ahead of you could create a little bit of jealousy or maybe resentment that you were not given the opportunity at first. But just understand everything is happening the way it's supposed to. Give yourself a little bit of time to understand that everybody is on their own unique path, and knowing that what you are focusing on is in your timing, not in someone else's. So everybody has a different timeline and a different expectation. What other advice do we have in regards to career or finance for Group 1? Okay, so really focusing on your independence, really being able to know that the time that you are investing into getting your craft under control, getting the details wrote down, getting it to exactly the way you want it to be is going to reap a lot of reward. It's going to bring a lot of stability for you. This is something that you're going to be very self-sufficient, and it's going to create a lot of financial stability for you in the workplace. It's going to possibly open up other opportunities for you. It's going to grow your financial abundance. So this is something that the universe is saying it is very important that you just stay focused on yourself. You don't look at others and their timeline or what they are working on, because it's really important for you to understand that slow and steady wins the race, that your imagination is something that is really blossoming and blooming right now. And because of that, you are unfolding this success, but it's going to take a little bit of time to get there. So really study your craft, write your ideas down, implement any processes and procedures, and document what you need to do in order to keep on moving forward, because you are going to reap the rewards of all the effort that you're putting in right now. Okay, so let's go to the next category. I want to take a look at your life in general, not career or love. We'll do love next. Okay, so and when it comes to it, this is the animal card. It says, you understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are a part of your life's work. So something that maybe you have been doing lately has been self-isolating, and you have not really been out in nature. You've not been spending a lot of time with other people. Now is the time for you to recognize the universe is saying that you should be able to spend time around animals. It's really going to help heighten that creativity. It's going to heighten that intuitiveness. It's going to help heighten your life's work. Whatever this thing in your job that you're working on, that you are creating, being able to spend more time communicating with animals is going to help build your confidence. It's going to really help you understand that everything you are doing is going to just really help enhance that dedication and that loyalty. And it's going to help you know that what you're doing is you're improving your life in every way possible, not just on a financial realm, but also on like an emotional fulfillment realm, because you've been very hard working and dedicated, group one. And now is your time to really start to reap the reward. Your timeline is working in the way it is supposed to. So what other advice do we have for group one? Okay, so being able to continue to feel inspired and writing those ideas down, finding any new ways to discover it, and realize that your potential is only limited to yourself, that you can really be excited about the freedom and the flexibility that you have right now, that you really are onto something that is truly amazing. And don't let any past hurt or disappointments set you back on the path that you're on. That if you've been indecisive lately about what you've been doing, don't be. Go out in nature, ground your energy, clear your energy, and be able to proceed forward, because you are a rising star at this point, and you are going to get everything that you are truly working for. That success is coming to you. Let's take a look at love for group one. What is going on, or what do you need to know for love? Let your friends help you. Ask for help and support from others. So there is this need for you to understand that there are other people around you, even though you've been so tied up in work and so busy, that you need to maybe let your friends help you when it comes to dating. So if you have not been dating lately and you are single and you are interested in possibly meeting somebody but you don't have time, maybe you need to put your feelers out to your friends and let them know, hey, I'm open to meeting somebody. I am available. If you know anybody that is single also, that would be a good fit for me, you know, maybe you could introduce us. And once you do that, new love, just like that, is going to happen. So what you do need to do is keep an open mind, because the person that your friends may actually want to set you up with is going to differ from your usual type. It's not going to be the type of person you would normally go for. Maybe they don't look like the type of person you would go for, or they don't have the type of job you would expect someone to have, or their personality isn't the normal type of personalities that you're attracted to. Be open-minded to it. Do not be closed off, and let go of any fear that you have when it comes to meeting somebody new, because there is a lot of potential for you to find new love once you open yourself up to it. If you've been feeling very stuck and you've had a lot of negative thoughts when it comes to love and romance and finding someone, and you've been very restrictive and self-isolating because you've been focusing on your career, the universe is saying now is the time for you to improve that, because you are really creating your own self-restraints, and you're going to miss out on some great opportunities with possibly a really amazing person if you are continually closing yourself off when it comes to love. So allow your friends to help you. And once you do that, we do have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. That is when the universe is going to bless you with somebody. Somebody will come into your life through your friend circle. So somebody that your friends know. It could be a relative of a friend of a friend, but this is going to happen once you open yourself up. You got to let your friends know that you're open to meeting somebody new. Be bold and make the first move. That's all about taking action. That is your advice, is take action. Bring love into the situation. So you could be an Aquarius, or you could be bringing in an Aquarius into your life very soon, group 1. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. We also have Libra energy here. So Libra season is something that is very important to group 1. You could be a Libra, or you could be meeting a Libra soon. And we've got double Aquarius here. Show the world the real you. There's no need for you to shy away from who you authentically are as a person. That when you find the right person that is meant to be with you, then that is when you are going to meet somebody. Let's get an angel card of advice for group 1. Affirmation. Be aware of your language and thoughts. The most powerful statement you can ever make, think, or feel is thank you. Be grateful for all the blessings in your life. We acknowledge the divine order of life. The universe responds with ever greater blessings. You are a powerful creator, and all you say and think resonates through the heart of creation, and creation responds accordingly. So keep your affirmations positive. That's going to help you in your career, in life, and in love. Let's get one mindful message of advice. Together. I love working together with others and how it makes once impossible dreams possible. I see there is strength and unity in how much we can accomplish together. Asking for help is not weak, it's powerful. So when it comes to your career, asking for help is something that is important. Don't allow jealousy to creep in if you want to seek out help from peers around you, people in the same field or industry, or people that are also juggling multiple things in your organization. Getting that support, and that can really boost your confidence and help you be able to progress further towards what you are trying to succeed with. When it comes to love and your future endeavors with relationships, really being able to embrace the community around you, friends and family, and allowing them to set you up if that's truly what you desire. Okay, so let's get some charms for group 1. Okay, so there is a need with the lotion for self-care. So if you've not been taking care of yourself, that goes back to animals and really being out in nature. You are taking the necessary steps to move forward. You are protected, and there is this need that you are focusing on your coin right now. So there is something really important when it comes to success, and it's prioritizing what is important. So is love important? Is career important? Because you can divide your time between both things. And you are gaining the knowledge and information to be successful in what it is that you need. Maybe you've been feeling with the yarn here, you've been feeling very stuck and very balled up when it comes to opening yourself up to love. And the universe is saying that now is the time to express those feelings and emotions, to be able to come into an opportunity. And that this is something that can bring you a lot of success when it comes to your future endeavors. There could be a lot of doors opening. The bells ringing as doors opening, and also there could be a higher level of commitment once you open yourself up to it. Let's get some letters and numbers. The letters could be your name, somebody's nickname, city, street, country, abbreviation. The numbers could be January, April, or May could be very significant for this group. You could be 41, 44, 45. They could be life path numbers. You could be seeing a lot of these numbers during this time period. Ones are all about listening to your intuition, recognizing the potential of a new beginning. And 4 is all about that stability and really protecting your stability and your structure. And 5 is all about conflict and change. So group 1, that is what I have for you. I would appreciate it if you could please like the video and put your comment down below. It does help it push it out in the YouTube algorithm. If you'd like your own personal reading, my email address is in the description box down below. Thank you. Bye. Hi group 2, if you chose this cabin card, this is the number 3 card. What do you need to know? The month of March could be very significant. This cabin card says lonely, confined, detached, secluded, remote, going within, disengaged, closed off, quarantined, separated, divided, disconnected. So group 2, we are going to find out what do you need to know when it comes to this divided or confined lonely energy that you have. First thing I want to look at is your career. What do you need to know when it comes to your career or finance? Okay, so there is something that maybe you have been going through a lot of financial struggles lately. There is a lot of maybe need for a lot of expenses. Maybe you've had a lot of medical bills lately. Well, there is going to be a change when it comes to that. There is either going to be an increase in your income or there's going to be less bills to pay. So that is going to balance out for you, group 2. You could be seeing a lot of 3s during this time period too, but there is going to be a change when it comes to that. So if it is something that has been stressing you out, you're feeling very detached from people around you because of the financial problems, there is this need for you to face your financial fears. It says when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with the release when they release their self-doubts. So if you are doubting like you don't have enough money or you have way too many bills, there is going to be a balance that's going to happen for you. So you're either going to pick up another job that's going to help you increase your income, or maybe you're going to find a new job that pays you more, or you're going to work really, really hard, save your money, and pay off some of your debt and your bills so that you're not as stressed out. That you just need to face the reality. One or the other have to give and take. And once you do that, that's going to help relieve some of the stress that you're feeling when it comes to your finances and your career. That stress that you've been carrying, and maybe you're getting, maybe you're losing a lot of weight, or you're getting so stressed out that you have anxiety and you just can't think to be around anybody, and you maybe are starting to feel depressed and very isolated because of it. There is light at the end of the tunnel. The universe is saying that something is going to change. It's going to turn. But once you face your fears of that, you have to face your fears before the change can actually happen for you. There's this need for you to recognize that you can walk away from the situation that you are facing. Even though it's disappointing right now, it doesn't have to be that way forever. That you can either, like I said, you could save your money and pay off your debt, or you can increase your income so that you don't feel as stressed out. But there's a need for you to leave behind what is no longer serving you, that you need to put it in the past and change your thought process so that you can really withdraw the negativity when it comes to the fears and the anxiety that this financial situation is causing you, so that you can really go towards something that is a little bit more positive, something that is more suited and aligned with what you truly desire when it comes to your finances and your career. If you've had a lot of extra responsibilities, maybe you've taken on fees for other people or bills for other people, maybe it's a time where you focus on yourself, and maybe you need to let that other person know, or if it's your parents or a friend, that you can no longer help support them on the financial realm, that you need to do what's in the best interest of you, that it's causing too much stress and burden for you, and that you just feel overloaded and you can't continue to carry on supporting somebody else. And you're going to have to really just release that burden and let it go. There is the devil card at the bottom of the deck. So there could be this obsessive need for you to want to take care of others or take care of everything by yourself. And you're not really seeking out the help or the guidance from those around you. And the universe is saying now is the time for your own health could be compromised, and you could be really feeling it on your physical body because of what's happening to you. And that is maybe making you detach from people around you. And that is not what you want to do. You want to be able to open yourself up and be able to talk to somebody so that you can really come through with what is the best solution to the current problem. So let's take a look at life in general. What do you need to know, group 2? Okay, so trust. There is something that you are needing to trust the process when it comes to your life, that everything is happening the way it's supposed to. It says trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So if you are maybe wondering, should you start over and do something totally different than what you're doing now? The universe is saying that is something that can help increase your finances, that can help with the stress that you're feeling, that there is this need for you to maybe broaden your horizons and see that there might be another potential opportunity out there that could give you a fresh start. It could give you a second chance at overcoming the stress that you're feeling. It's something that could really help you grow your finances and help you really learn how to maybe have more money in the bank account versus less money in the bank account. So there's a need of letting go of this negative pattern from the past and really committing to and trusting yourself and knowing that you will make the right decision which is suited for you at the right time. Let's get some tarot advice. Okay, so commitment, really committing to yourself and what you truly desire. Looking at what is it in the long term, being able to forgive yourself. You know, if you have a lot of debt, maybe it was debt that shouldn't have been accrued, that you feel guilty about, letting go of the guilt and forgiving yourself and not harboring the disappointment in yourself and recommitting to what is it that you want to do going forward? How do you resolve the situation that you're in? How do you let go of all these problems when it comes to, you know, either finances or the stress of the finances of your career? Because there is this need for you to really understand that you are in the driver's seat. Nobody's driving the car for you. You can actually pull over, take a break, and get back in the car and redirect your path. So there's this need and this desire for you to trust yourself, that you do have the potential to change your direction. So you may have to think outside of the bubble. So let's take a look at love, group 2. What do you need to know when it comes to love? Okay, so passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at life in your love life. And religious factors, your love life is influenced by religion, upbringing, and spiritual path. So if you are somebody who is single and you have a passion and desire to be in a relationship, but you're not, you have to understand that because of religious beliefs possibly or traditions, that maybe now is not the time. Now is not the time for you to focus on love. Now is the time for you to really focus on your career and your finances, because you can't get into a relationship when you're already stressed out and struggling on your own. Then you're just going into a relationship struggling with somebody else, and that just makes it harder. So the universe is saying that love is going to happen when it's supposed to, that trust the process, that the passion and desire is there. It's a matter of waiting when the right time is going to be for you, and being able to understand that even though your religious upbringing may play a factor into it, or your spiritual beliefs may play a factor into it, it all comes down to divine timing. And if you wait for it, it's going to be worth it, because in the end, you got to allow yourself and the universe to work in the order that it needs to work. You can't force something sooner than it's supposed to happen. Yep, isolation. So you could be in this isolation mode because of your career and finances. And it's okay when it comes to the love department to not go into a relationship and force something sooner than it's supposed to. It's okay to spend time alone. It's okay to really work on your green, work on really cleansing out these feelings and emotions and these burdens that you have when it comes to your finances. Really moving forward and making the changes necessary when it comes to your job and your career to really get your mental state, your physical state, and your stress under control, and redirect what your commitment is so that you can move forward and feel happy and healthy. So once the universe does bless you with the person you're supposed to be with, then you're going to feel complete. You're going to feel like it was all worth it. Let's get an angel card of advice. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transit nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. So back to praying to God, praying to the universe, whatever your belief system is or your religion, that being able to pray is going to help you during this time period. Let's get a mindful message of advice. Balance. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between friends and having self-care. So self-care is something that's really important for group 2. You've been very overloaded recently, and it is going to come to an end. That stress and that anxiety is going to come to an end. Balance spirituality and practicality. You could be a Pisces, or you could be having a Pisces energy around you. Meditate and contemplate. Double Pisces here. So there is a need for you to maybe start meditating. If you don't meditate now, that is something that you should start doing. It will help you be able to understand what your choices and your opportunities are. It can also give you a lot of clearance in your mind and your thoughts to make good decisions. Conclusions are within reach. So your conclusions are going to come to an end. It's going to turn into a very exciting time for you, group 2. And it's a time for healing. So everything you've been going through, you are going to heal through this process. Let's get some charms and letters and numbers. Okay, so with the purse here, there is an openness here. You need to close your purse. There's a need for you to stop spending or stop sharing your money as much and really holding on to it. There is something that you, with the rope here, you're very tied to this, and you really need to be able to disconnect from it. There is a need for you to understand that you are somebody who is truly unique and a rising star, and there are doors that are going to open for you. You have to be able to open them yourself also. Being in harmony and peace is going to help you. That's going to help you see that the grass is greener on the other side, that you can see this unlimited potential. There's a need also for you to recommit to yourself. There is a need for you to really close out this cycle of this burden that you're feeling and let go of it so that you can really progress better as a person. Let's get some letters and some numbers. This could be your name. It could be city, street, country, abbreviation, anything that might be relevant for group 2. So 1 and 8 could be significant. You could be 18. January or August could be significant months. It could be life path numbers. 1s are all about listening to your intuition, recognizing the potential for a new beginning. And 8 is all about action and making changes. Okay, that is what I have for you, group 2. If you could please like the video and put your comment down below, I'd really appreciate it. It would help push the video out in the YouTube algorithm. If you'd like your own personal reading, my email address is in the description box down below. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose this Heart and Home number 6 card, this is going to be your reading. What do you need to know? This card is, it says happy home, security, love, kindness, family, belonging, contentment, comfort, legacy, fulfilled, boundaries, affection, longevity, heart's desire, and peace. So The month of June could be very significant. You could be a Cancer sign. So we're going to take a look at first your career. What do you need to know when it comes to your career and finances? Group 3. Okay, so there could be some type of journey that you're needing to go on when it comes to your career and finances. So there could be some travel. You could be having to go across the country. You could be having to change locations. There is some type of journey that you are going to be embarking on when it comes to your career and finances. It could be in the completion of a cycle when it comes to your job. Maybe you've been working on a really long project and now you've completed it, and now you are going to go work for another company, and it's going to take you to travel there to get there. Attracting, not chasing. Okay, so it says anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way. Because of fear underlying chasing energy, instead attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So if you have not been looking for a new job or new potential of a job, there is this need and this desire for you to understand when it comes to work that all the hard work you're putting in is going to be recognized, and you're going to achieve more offers, more job offers, and more opportunities because you are attracting that in. You are somebody that maybe headhunters are going to come talk to you. There could be companies that find you online that are really inspired with your work, and they're going to want you to work for them. You will not have to chase and hunt down a job opportunity. Once this project or whatever that you're currently working on comes to an end, there's going to be a lot of opportunities that are going to attract towards you magnetically that are going to take you on a journey. They're going to take you probably to require you to pack up and move. So there are going to be some doors that are opening for you. Group 3, this is something that maybe your boss is offering you a position in another office or another location, and it's across town, or it's in another city or state or another country. There is going to be some type of travel or movement. So if your advice is, if you have that fear and anxiety, that you really just need to really look at the big picture and understand that this is an opportunity that is really going to help you in the long term. That things that are conflicted, you may feel are stressing you out. Maybe you feel like maybe it's not the right time for you to go. But what you have to understand is that there is a major conflict within yourself and maybe with others, because others in your office or your business want that opportunity, or others in your field want that opportunity, but you're being granted that opportunity for a reason. There is a lot of luck that is coming towards you. This is something that is going to really make you feel happy and satisfied. There is a lot of joy coming towards you when it comes to your career. It's something that you're very passionate about your job, and your imagination is really rising up, and people around you in your company or your field are really recognizing how much you're achieving and how much you're really doing, and that is really going to attract these other people, whether it's in your company or other companies, to want to work with you. So that is coming towards you, group number 3. Let's see what's going on or what you need to know when it comes to life in general. Okay, so there is a need, it says, to innate ability and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. And we have heart's desire. You are being supported and guided and protected to make your dreams a reality. So whatever this is that you have been focused on, that you are almost about to complete, this is something that you've been very passionate about. And the world and the universe is saying that you have the ability to build and create whatever you want. Like, the world is your oyster. It is limitless. That, you know, with this hammer in the hand, that you can build whatever you want from ground up. So if you are somebody who is self-employed and you work on contract basis with companies, there is this desire for you to change, and you're wanting to possibly work directly for a company. There is going to be a potential for that, or vice versa. If you work directly for a company and you want to go contract and be your own boss, that is something that is very much a desire that you can accomplish. You don't have to hesitate. You don't have to worry about the emotions when it comes to this. This is something the universe is saying that You are building something that is really, truly amazing, and you have success that is coming towards you because of it. Because of your accomplishment and everything that you are achieving, the universe is saying that you are somebody who is limitless. You have unlimited potential at this time. There it is. There's your joy and your happiness. This is something that is really going to create a lot of joy for you. There's going to be a new beginning for you. It could be coming from somebody from your past. So it could be a past boss, a past coworker, maybe an old neighbor, an old friend from school that may come talk to you and say, hey, I have this opportunity. I really think you should come work here, or I really think you'd be good at this. This is something that is going to be a blessing in disguise for you. It's going to bring you true happiness. Look at that. Divine love and harmony. Yep. You're going to reap the benefits and rewards of the results that you've been putting into your work and your dedication. There is going to be this, like, almost feel like a dream come true. Like, you're going to finally feel like everything that you've been doing is finally paying off. You're going to have abundance. You're going to have an emotional fulfillment. And there's going to be a lot of good luck that is going to open up a lot of doors and opportunities for you because you are building it from ground zero. So let's see, what do you need to know when it comes to love, group 3? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So if you are single, group 3, and you are watching this video, there is this change with your career that's going to change your direction. It's going to open up an opportunity for you. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So if you are single, there is going to be an opportunity where you could potentially meet somebody very soon because of this transition of your job. If you relocate, you're going to meet somebody when you relocate. If you are already in a relationship, then very soon you're going to have that open and honest conversation about relocation or travel, because this is something that maybe you haven't been with this person very long, and you need to have that heart-to-heart conversation that even though you're still getting to know each other, this door, this opportunity has opened up for you for a reason, and it could really change the outcome or dynamic of the relationship that you are currently in. Love. So loving yourself and recognizing that your self-love is your first priority, and loving those and emanating that around the people that you truly love, your family, your friends, if you're in a relationship, your partner. And being able to be strong enough to know that you are a pillar of strength, and doing what you truly love opens up these doors and opportunities, but it can also open up your heart to be able to, maybe if you're with somebody, you want them to come with you, and that you decide that you're going to be together at a distance, you know, whether you move together or relocate together, or you try to do a long distance thing. You are a pillar of strength. So you could be a Leo, group 3, or you could be meeting a Leo, or you could be dating a Leo, but ultimately it's going to lead to you to this 10 of Cups. You're going to have it all. I mean, the universe is lining it all up for you, and this is going to give you a really strong sense of security right there. Make the plans, prepare to see that things are happening, that you are expanding. You could possibly be going overseas, some of you, and this is something that is moving forward, that this is destined to happen in your future, that there is this travel. You're going to be walking away from some things that maybe are no longer serving you. There's the travel card right there. You could be going by car, by boat, by train, but this is airplane also. There is this need for you to understand that being able to walk away from opportunities that don't serve you, so that you can really find what you truly love and desire, and see that the prosperity is going to be very abundant in all aspects, not just on the financial realm, but there is this strong success and stability that is going to be happening for you, group 3, when it comes to your work, when it comes to life in general, and your romantic love life. Nothing is set in stone yet. So the waters are still turning. So have a little bit of patience because there's going to be a lot of opportunities and you're going to get to pick and choose where you want to travel to. Your dreams need a practical plan. So you could be a Taurus. So once you are making your plans, then you just need to make sure that you write those down. Take time out to breathe. It's going to be a little overwhelming when you have to make these decisions because you're going to be very excited. But just know that you can take the time to breathe and meditate and have faith in your dreams. Everything is happening for you for a reason. Let's get an angel card of advice. Forgiveness. Holding on to the past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, and for doing so, you will reclaim the joy of your life. So if there is something you need to forgive yourself or forgive someone else for, now is the time to do that. Let it go and put it back into the universe because it's not serving you any longer. Let's get a mindful message of advice. Infinite creativity. At any moment, I'm able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through, each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creation. So being creative with these ideas and these opportunities that are going to come towards you is something that is really important. It's going to be very inspiring. Let's get some numbers, letters, and charms. Okay, so we do have the laptop, so that is definitely working really, really hard, really opening up your heart to see the potential. You're somebody who is very inspiring and very much adored with your work ethic. There is this sense of play that you do need to have, so there is this new beginning that's going to be traveling towards you. Also, there's a need for you to really be able to say your prayers or say your affirmations daily. There is support. The universe is supporting this abundance that is coming towards you. Maybe you've been closed off to other opportunities in the past because of sacrifice, because of maybe family or friends. There's this need for you to unlock it, to let it go and be able to realize things are going to be progressing really quickly for you, and you're going to have to be making some decisions when these opportunities do come up. Let's get some letters and numbers. The letters could be your name, could be city, street, country, abbreviation, anything that might be relevant. Okay, so with the numbers, we do have 1, 7, 8, and 9. Could be ages, birthdays, dates, life path numbers. January, July, August, September could be very significant in this reading. Ones are all about listening to your intuition, recognizing the potential for a new beginning. 7 is all about really feeling lucky and feeling very spiritual and gaining that wisdom. And 8s are all about taking that action, making those changes as necessary and finding that balance. And 9 is wish fulfillment and desire, really releasing things that no longer serve you so that you can really feel inspired to gain your wish fulfillment. Okay, that is what I have for you, group 3. If you could please do me a favor and like the video and put your comment down below. It would help push the video out in the YouTube algorithm. I would appreciate it. If you would like your own personal reading, my email address is in the description box down below. Thank you. Bye.